Owning a home is more than just a milestone, it's a cornerstone of financial stability and personal freedom. For many, however, accumulating enough savings for a down payment remains a formidable barrier. This is where first-time buyer grants come into play, offering you a unique opportunity to lessen financial burdens and make your dream of homeownership a reality. First-time buyer grants are specifically designed to assist new buyers in covering part of their initial costs. These grants can be a game changer, particularly for those who might otherwise struggle to enter the housing market. Whether you are just starting to explore the idea of buying your first home or are already in the midst of planning, we will provide you with valuable insights and actionable advice to help you along your journey to homeownership. First-time buyer grants are essential tools designed to help new homeowners manage the financial hurdles of purchasing their first home. These grants are essentially free money, often provided by government bodies, nonprofits, or private organizations to promote accessible home ownership. Unlike loans, grants do not need to be repaid, making them an invaluable resource for reducing the upfront costs associated with buying a home. First-time buyer grants are defined as financial aids intended to support first-time homebuyers in covering part of the purchase costs, including down payments and closing costs. The primary purpose of these grants is to make home ownership more accessible to individuals and families who might find the initial financial requirements prohibitive. By reducing the barrier to entry, these grants help to foster community stability, encourage property ownership, and support the overall economy. The impact of these grants can be profound. For many, they provide the necessary boost to transition from renting to owning, which can lead to improved financial stability and increased personal wealth over time. Homeownership is often associated with numerous benefits, including the ability to build equity, the enjoyment of a more stable living environment, and the freedom to personalize one's living space. While primarily aimed at first-time buyers, these grants can also cater to specific demographics, such as veterans, low-income families, or people living in particular geographic areas that are targeted for development or revitalization. Some programs are also designed to assist people who have not owned a home in the last 3 years, thus broadening the definition of first-time buyers in certain contexts. First-time buyer grants can significantly reduce the amount of cash an individual needs to bring to the closing table, which can make a critical difference in affordability. For some, a grant might cover a substantial portion of the down payment, or it could provide several $1,000s towards closing costs. This assistance not only makes homeownership more attainable but can also enable new homeowners to maintain additional savings for post-purchase expenses, such as home improvements or emergency funds. First-time buyer grants come in various forms, each with its own set of guidelines and purposes. Understanding the different types of grants available can help prospective buyers identify the best options for their needs. We'll explore the main categories of first-time buyer grants, including federal, state-specific, local, and private organization grants. Federal grants are generally the most robust and widely available, offering substantial assistance to first-time homebuyers across the country. One of the most well-known programs is offered through the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD. For example, the FHA loan program isn't a grant per se, but it allows for down payments as low as 3.5%, making homeownership more accessible. Moreover, HUD homes, properties that had FHA-insured mortgages but went into foreclosure, are available at reduced prices and often come with the option to include repair costs in the mortgage amount. Another significant federal grant is the USDA loan program, designed for rural homebuyers, which offers 100% financing with reduced mortgage insurance costs, effectively reducing the financial burden on the buyer. State governments often provide additional grant programs tailored to meet the needs of residents within their specific regions. These grants can be particularly beneficial as they may offer more favorable terms or additional funds not available through federal programs. For example, states like California and Texas offer first-time homebuyer programs that include zero-interest loans or grants to cover down payment and closing costs. These are often combined with educational programs that prepare buyers for the responsibilities of homeownership. Local government and community organizations frequently offer grants that focus on revitalizing certain areas or assisting residents of particular communities. These grants might target specific neighborhoods or demographic groups within a city or county. For example, a city might offer a grant to first-time buyers who purchase homes in areas slated for economic development, encouraging rejuvenation and attracting new residents to the community. In addition to government programs, private foundations and nonprofit organizations often provide grants to first-time homebuyers. These grants might be designed to promote certain goals, such as increasing homeownership rates among underrepresented groups or assisting individuals in certain professions, like teachers or healthcare workers. Organizations like Habitat for Humanity also contribute by offering affordable housing solutions built by community volunteers, which, combined with affordable mortgage options, significantly lower the cost of entry for first-time homeowners. For first-time homebuyers, understanding the types of grants available can significantly impact their purchasing power and overall ability to buy a home. Each type of grant has its unique benefits and eligibility requirements, tailored to different needs and situations. By exploring federal, state, local, and private grant options, potential buyers can find valuable financial assistance that could make the dream of homeownership a reality. First-time buyer grants offer a variety of advantages that extend beyond simple financial assistance. These benefits not only help individuals and families become homeowners but also contribute to broader economic and community stability. Understanding these benefits can provide potential homeowners with a greater appreciation of the value of seeking out such grants. The most immediate and apparent benefit of first-time buyer grants is financial. These grants can significantly lower the entry barriers to purchasing a home. Many first-time buyers struggle with accumulating enough savings to cover the down payment. Grants that specifically address this can eliminate one of the biggest obstacles to homeownership. Closing costs can often add up to several $1,000s, and having these covered by grants can alleviate the financial strain during the purchasing process. By reducing the principal amount needed from a mortgage, grants can result in lower monthly payments, making homeownership more affordable in the long term. With major upfront costs covered, buyers can preserve their savings for other important expenses, such as home improvements, furnishings, or emergency funds. By facilitating a smaller loan amount and potentially a larger down payment, grants can help improve a buyer's loan-to-value ratio, a key factor that lenders consider. This can lead to more favorable mortgage terms and interest rates, enhancing the buyer's creditworthiness. The long-term advantages of utilizing first-time buyer grants go beyond immediate financial relief. Homeownership is a key way to build equity. With the initial financial hurdles lowered, homeowners can start building equity sooner, contributing to long-term wealth accumulation. Unlike rent, which can fluctuate, fixed-rate mortgages ensure that monthly payments remain stable over time, providing financial predictability and security. Homeowners are more likely to invest in their community, contributing to local stability and community development. This involvement can lead to improved neighborhoods and increased property values. Many grant programs also come with educational components aimed at preparing first-time buyers for the responsibilities of homeownership. These educational programs can cover teaching buyers how to manage their finances to afford ongoing homeownership costs, providing new homeowners with the skills needed to maintain and improve their property, which helps in preserving the home's value, educating buyers on mortgage processes, interest rates, and real estate market trends to make informed decisions. First-time buyer grants offer a multitude of benefits that support not only the individual homeowners but also the broader community. By reducing financial barriers, enhancing creditworthiness, and providing educational resources, these grants help create a more inclusive and stable housing market. For first-time buyers, taking full advantage of these grants can be the key to achieving homeownership and the many long-term benefits that come with it.